So, hey, folks, welcome back to another session. And today we have with us our speaker expert, Mr. Abhilesh Nigam. And today he'll be discussing with us about one of the major questions which each and every student or professional asks when switching or learning a new thing. Then, what is the future of this technology? What is the scope is this technology? Is it worth it to invest my time and energy in learning that particular thing? And is it going to be is it going to be a booming technology or it is going to become absolute with the time? So let's get started. Today we have with us Mr. Nigam, who will be taking the session forward with the topic, what is the future of cloud? And I hope he is going to be the one of the best person to explain because he is a SRE and DevOps consultant and also Google certified associate engineer, and also is having very good expertise in Azure. So I would request sir to please proceed with the session. Sir, over to you.
Thanks, guys. Hey, guys. A very good evening and good morning to all of you. My name is Blake Nigam, and as Varun gave a brief overview, so I'm working as a SRE and DevOps consultant. So let's moving ahead to the our session. So talking about, we have got here the future of cloud computing. Now, as everyone know that what cloud computing is today, everything digitally is connected to cloud computing. It provides a whole new world of jobs, applications, services, and platforms. And we see that how the future of cloud computing is a combination of cloud-based software products and on-premises compute, which will help to create hybrid IT solutions. The cloud computing is not only limited just to our IT solutions. We have been cloud computing that has been practiced in our day-to-day applications. We have got our multiple streaming applications like Hotstar, Prime Video that are being hosted on the cloud technologies and are being used to telecast over a millions of viewers in a instance. The modified cloud is scalable and flexible, which not only provides security and control over the data center. One of the integral parts of cloud computing in the future will be the organized process and the better way of processing the data. So our cloud have got multiple features and which makes it future a brighter in the IT sector. Some of the features of cloud includes resource pooling, on-demand self-service, automatic system, pay-as-you-go, and high availability. Now we talk about each of them if on a brief overview. So we talk about the resource pooling. So resource pooling is like it gives us a clear picture. Okay, how the things are available to us.
Sorry,
It,
sir. Sorry to interrupt you in between. If you're sharing your screen, actually, we are unable to see it.
Okay, just a second.
Sorry, guys, for this delay.
Uh,
We'll be starting
Let me know
very shortly.
if is it visible.
No, sir, not now.
Just a second. Is it still not visible? Is it visible now, Varun?
No, sir, actually, it's not visible.
Is none of my screen getting visible?
No, sir. So, guys, till sir is figuring out the problem solution, if you guys have any kind of queries regarding to the cloud, you can directly put that in the chat section, and our speaker will be more than happy to help you with that, and we'll take our session forward. Sir, I think you can start with. There is an option if you are having a PPT, you can just upload the slides and then
Yeah,
we can
I'm
proceed
trying to
further.
upload. Yeah, I'm trying to upload in that. It is continuously failing. Showing that there's an issue in video file. Just give me a moment. Let me know if it is it visible.
Yes, sir. Now it's visible. We are good to go. Sorry, guys, for the delay. Now let's continue with the session, sir.
Okay, sorry guys for the delay. Really sorry there was some interruption with the screen sharing session. Screen sharing. So as we were talking about the features of cloud, so let's talk about the resource pooling. So resource pooling basically allows us to pool the resources based on the demand. Let's say we have the demand of, we are working on some application, and then we got the demand of hundreds of VM suddenly because there is some sale going on for which we need more servers in our system. So in that case, we can directly pool the resources from our demand and from the ongoing sale, and as soon as the sale ends, we can pull it back. So based on that, we have got our resource pooling, we have got a pay as you go, where feature the cloud allows us ki we have to pay only for the sources that we are using. That means ki if we are using one VM at a time, we have to pay charges for one VM, not, or if we are using 100 VMs at a time, we have to use pay for the 100 VMs. It's not like that. We have got the in our on-prem environment where we have got our on-prem servers that are getting installed and present in the organization continuously, and regardless of how much it is being used, is the on-prem server being used in its 40% of capacity or in 50% of capacity, we will be always paying through the 100% of charges. So that way the cost is lower down in the cloud environment. Then we have got high availability. Definitely, the as we all know that the cloud is highly available and they provide us a high availability. We have got multiple services that are provided from the Azure, and which provides us almost 100% of the availability. That includes the storage services as well. So these are some of the features which have been golden features of the cloud, and this makes the future of brighter in the IT sector. Moving forward, how this the future of cloud computing we see. That means in the coming time, how this our future of the cloud will be. It has some of the key features that include the enhanced storage for the ever growing needs, improved internet performance, internet of things and cloud, improvement in security cloud services, migration in cloud computing, machine learning and artificial intelligence, and variety of cloud services. So let's go ahead and discuss about each of these features of cloud computing aspects in detail. First, we talk about the enhanced storage of ever-growing cloud needs. Before the cloud was in the picture, most of our data was stored on the hardware devices, like the storage centers that are present in the organizations, or we have got our hard disks, or we have got those thumb drives, all those things. But that was something which has to be hard to be maintained. It has to be continuously security updates, or the server patch has to be applied. But with the cloud, enterprises can now store all data in all go in a, with a simple internet connection. However, these facilities are not completely free. With free plan, we get a nominal storage, maybe like we get 100 GB or 200 GB. As we move forward, we have to pay some extra charges for these premium storage services. We have got our cloud applications that will be providing these premium services, as well as we have got multiple third-party services that charges premium rates for this increased storage demands. These enhanced storage demand will keep on to continue, and it has to be evolved in the days to come. So as we talk about, there are certain upcoming enterprises that are providing a much nominal charges in the premium storages, and that includes our Microsoft Azure as well. So that way, in the coming future, definitely our enhanced storage is going to be one of the major need, and we have to see how it changes the upcoming life of the cloud computing. Moving on to forward is the improved internet performance. Since cloud computing services and storage facilities require high speed, enterprises, SMEs, and startups demand a high speed internet connectivity. This has been continuously driving the internet service provider to ramp up their capabilities to offer uninterrupted and high speed interconnectivity of the organization. We have already seen in the different regions across the globe, seven generations are being on the test, while in our country we are already about to launch the fifth generation of the mobile networking, which will be providing a high speed internet to ramp up these uninterrupted capabilities of the cloud computing. Next is we talk about the Internet of Things and cloud. Internet of Things has been around for many years now. We have talked about multiple aspects, like we have got the Alexa controlled mobile devices. We have got Alexa controlled, um, we can say our light bulbs, our ACs, and all those things. And Internet of Things have been growing on vastly. However, this existing technology is now finding a variety of application in the cloud industry. With IoT and cloud together, enterprises can seamlessly automate a variety of tasks, eliminate unnecessary bottlenecks, and optimize existing process to make huge gains in terms of productivity and revenue. We have already seen during the hard times of COVID how the IoT technologies helped in sensing and determining the temperature and uploading all the details with the help of cloud technology and the IoT things, which were working hand on hand to provide all the details, updating simultaneously. The sensors and IoT technologies are helping in the manufacturing operations optimize granularly across the supply chain. Moving forward to the improvement in security of cloud services. We In the era of IT technology, since it has been introduced, we have heard of multiple hacks, malware, vulnerabilities which are being exploited to steal precious data, hinder day-to-day activities of an enterprise, and other malicious activities. There are multiple third-party cloud services providers that have already taken up the cognizance of this and are ramping up their security features. This is to ensure that no data breaches happens, thereby encouraging organization to seamlessly accelerate their cloud adoption strategy. So in future, we can prevent ourselves from cyber attacks by providing better security. We have also seen there are new job opportunities, there are new sectors that are coming up, specifically focusing on the security areas. These sectors are called as SecOps, or the security operations area, which is specifically target on maintaining the security of our cloud services and cloud providers. Moving forward to the migration in cloud computing and machine learning. Migration. Let's talk about first what is migration is. So as we talk about the on-prem architecture and we talk about moving to cloud computing. So for a enterprise, quite a build heavy enterprise, how feasible it will be for them to migrate from their on-prem to cloud, and will it be, if it is feasible, will it be cost effective or not? So yes, a migration is a strategy that is taken in plan of an organization to move their data and applications from on-premise architecture to the cloud. The cloud provider takes all the cognizance, they determine what are the areas of improvement that are needed to update the applications. Let's consider an example. We have got an on-prem organization with their on-prem architecture. They have got a data center which includes thousands of GB of data, their on-prem servers, and all this stuff. So how does the migration happens? The first step of migration involves that the cloud service provider will come into the play. They will start syncing up with the cloud technology. So the syncing up will make sure that whatever data that is present in the database that is on-prem on the existing in the organization is being migrated to the cloud. It is a live process and it does not hinder our ongoing operations. That means as the time being the backup is happening into the cloud environment, we can simultaneously use our on-prem database to keep on processing the operations. It will not hinder the process. The as the it depends on the size of data how long it is going to take. It can take approx couple of hours to 24 hours or two couple of days as well. Once the data migration has been completed, a short window will be provided where all the detaches are made, the services are and the operations are stopped, and whatever the connections and the pointings of the database were there are made to the virtual machines. Once this is completed, a migration plan has been completed, and now our cloud server on-prem server is moved into the cloud server. Migrating the on-prem organization in the cloud provides many benefits like decreased hosting cost, agility, scalability, decreased footprint. When we talk about the decreased footprint, we have seen multiple cloud providers, for example, Microsoft, we have seen Google, who have been making sure that the carbon footprint is always made zero or negative from their cloud hub or their cloud environment where all their data servers are placed. And hereby when we migrate the our on-prem server from to the cloud server, we are not only decreasing the footprint on the on-prem server side, but as well as we are also decreasing the carbon footprint on the cloud server side. So yeah, that is pretty well going to host in the upcoming future. Moving forward to the machine learning. So what is machine learning? When we talk about machine learning, it is the process of automatically getting insights from the data that can drive business value. It can include banks and other financial institutions that are using machine learning based fraud detection technology to stop the malpractices. So, for example, let's talk about we have seen that we are searching for some product in the Google, and based on that product, Google analyzes and learns ki, okay, these are the platforms that are given customers is keenly interested. So based on that, Google analyzes, performs all the operations, learns the behavior of the customer or the and then start providing the personalized services and experiences. So when moving forward, when we are using a particular search engine and trying to find out the results for based on our personalized services and experiences, those results will be listed down to us. Similarly, banks and other financial institutions try to understand what are the different fraud detection technology. Like we have already seen there are certain steps if a OTP is taking more than 3 minutes, they will automatically stop accepting that. Or if a OTP is wrong for more than three times, it is automatically canceling that transaction. So these are the some of the ways which have been in which are being used using the machine learning, and the scope goes wide on. With the machine learning operations, we have a very wide scope, and definitely one can do wonders on the part of machine learning operations and artificial intelligence. So yeah, coming to the conclusion, on the whole, cloud computing is here to stay. Business needs to leverage this technology and grow with it. That technology is very powerful and inspiring, and in the long run, it is going to be cost effective of executing services for business, both big and small. Since cloud computing enjoys a bigger scope in terms of reachability, it is bound to have a grand future. Both customers and host providers will reap benefits, And yet it all depends on the technological decisions made by the product owners of the business, how they want to use this technology. Thanks. Can we have some questions, please? Or if you guys have any doubts, please feel free to question. Any doubts, regardless of you, if you have a basic doubt, please don't feel shy. Please reach out. I'll be very, really, very happy to answer them. Okay, let's see.
So, guys, if you have any kind of queries, we are waiting for your queries. You can kindly put them. And okay, sir, there are no more queries from the audience. So, can you please tell that if a student wants to get into this profession, is what is the right time for the person to get into cloud? Should he first of all go into the industry with the web development and this coding stuff, and then he must start with the you know the cloud stuff, or a fresher can also start with the cloud technologies and all that? Because sometimes people say that cloud is a very vast topic, it's not good for freshers and all. So what's your say on this?
So definitely, I agree on the point that cloud is a very vast topic, and it has got lots of areas. But there's nothing as such a fresher cannot go. Definitely, a college student pass out, or even someone who is still in his college can definitely go on the part of cloud computing and start improving his skill set. As we move to the college industry, definitely if you are getting a chance to join work on a cloud project, I I will say it's a golden opportunity and you must definitely grab it. So not only when you start as your career as a fresher or as a in cloud as a cloud engineer as a fresher, definitely you will be start building up yourself from the scratch. You will be having all the basic blocks that will be layering up your strong basement, and with the upcoming time, as your experience increases, you will be keep on improving yourself, learning of the new technologies, learning of the new concepts, and gradually improving yourself. So definitely there's no such bondage that before as soon as you join the organization your organization, you don't have to go to the cloud project. You can definitely go to any of the cloud project. If you are getting the opportunity, grab that opportunity and keep on upscaling yourself. That's what I would like to say.
Yeah, you just gave a very wonderful explanation of the question. Now, as from the starting, we are considering that we are going to talk on the future of the cloud, and you have said that everyone, before entering into a particular technology, the most important thing which a fresher or any professional sees is there the scope. Like if I go into this technology, will I be able to grab a good placement? Like for students coming with the cloud engineer profile, they are mostly coming with a web developer, or you can say SD roles or SWE roles. So what you have to say on that, sir? How can a person go into that?
So it's not like that ki if a person if you, as soon as we are leaving the industry, we can have to go to the SDE or SWE role. There are multiple roles. We have got the role of cloud operations engineer, where our analyst will be responsible for maintaining the operations. See, a cloud is something which is not just limited to the role of development or just the role of testing. It has got a wide set of areas. We have got the set of areas of the operations. We have got the set of areas of security. We have got the set of areas of cloud development, like you talked about. Then we have got the set of areas of the architects. So if a person is starting if to view his career in a cloud, I must as of now I can immediately list down the part where he have got almost a 10 12 years well planned. He can start his career as a cloud operations engineer. Moving forward, he can move to, as he upskills himself, he or herself, they can move to the role of a site reliability engineers or cloud system engineer. Gradually, as soon as they move their experiences and they keep on upskilling themselves, they have got the role of cloud architect. Or if they want to move deeper into the newer technologies, like which links with the cloud, like we have got the microservices, we have got the machine learning. Definitely you must have seen how much machine learning is nowadays in boom, and with the way our pandemic was there, and how all those things got digitalized, how the transactions were digitalized, all the e-commerce industry was completely digitalized. All these things are the part of machine learnings. Machine learn how the machine learns the operation, your behavior, and give you a much better review. Okay, these are the products that will suit your adaptabilities, these, and much personalized services and experiences. So yeah, those are the some things which are definitely going to help you on the part of machine learning. If you want to stay on the core cloud, we have got cloud architect role. And definitely maybe for the upcoming 20 years, I can say that cloud is something which is definitely going to boom like anything.
Exactly, sir. It was a really very nice and satisfactory suggestion from your side, and we are
Thanks.
going to keep that in mind throughout our journey. And at the last, I would like to ask, can you please suggest some of the resources from where a student or someone can start learning the cloud? If we
Yes,
talk
definitely.
especially about the Azure cloud.
Definitely. So Azure Cloud is one of the best cloud environment that we have seen with their high scalability, and on top of that, the well-versed documentation. If we talk about just the documentation, and if we want to go through understand, the Azure provides a pretty good documentation. Apart from that, if we want a cruxed and summarized documentation, we have got multiple courses that are available over the different platforms, including the YouTube. we have got our Microsoft platforms, and we have got Udemy and certain other educational profiles and websites that provides us courses focused on these areas. And it's not like that they will be expecting you to you have a some prior knowledge about anything. No, definitely they will start from the scratch, thinking that you are a completely a newbie into this environment, and from the scratch to the best version of yourself, they will help you to build it. So yeah, definitely. I must say that Azure documentation is something which everyone should read out. Their focus should be on the part on going hand on hand with the Azure documentation on one side, parallelly going along with the uh, courses or personalized courses that are being provided from the Azure's end or from the different learning platforms.
Okay, so thank you very much for your valuable knowledge and suggestions, sir. You actually covered from very all the topics, and like where can we start, and you told us that documentation is very good and we can have a hands-on. So guys, we can refer to the documentation, and also I think Azure provides a student subscription where we can practice the things and we can play with the things as we want. And also, if you guys have exhausted your subscription, you can join our Discord channels, and the link must be in the description, or else give me a sec, I'll just paste it in the chat section, where we are continuously doing a giveaway of subscription and all those things. So you guys can please join our Discord channel as well. And we also have quiz every Friday, so you guys can come when, and it's going to be a very very nice place for you all to learn. I think it's time to wrap up.
Yep,
So
definitely.
a huge shout out to our speaker.
Adding to
Yeah,
that,
till then, if
Niman,
you have any questions, you can directly put them in chat and we'll surely try to help. And if not, you guys can please connect with the mentor on LinkedIn. I'm sharing the LinkedIn ID and he'll be more than happy to help you guys out. Yeah, I have shared the ID and you all must be able to see it on your screens as well. So you guys can connect with the mentor on LinkedIn and ask if you have any query regarding to cloud. He will be happy. And it's the time to wrap up the session. So a huge shout out to our speaker, Mr. Nigam, and thank you, sir, for coming here, taking out your precious time and delivering such a nice lecture. And thank you guys for being wonderful audience, and thank you for your support and patience. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy learning. Goodbye.
thank